We're in the Nicola Valley. This is the traditional unceded territory of the Nlaka'pamux and Syilx people. And we're right beside the Coldwater River here in Merritt, British Columbia.
So the salmon that return to the Coldwater travel almost 400 kilometers from the ocean through the Fraser, through the Thompson, through the Nicola, and then finally into their home in the Coldwater. And when they lay their eggs and their young hatch, the juveniles make the exact same migration all the way back to the ocean.
The Coldwater River is important for the salmon. If it gets depleted anymore, we're not going to be able to have the fish come up this way to spawn. Then there goes the food for the next few years. We need the salmon.
We're doing an environmental flow needs project. It's a snow-dominated watershed, so every year there's a big freshet, and then as the year goes on into summer, we get less and less water, and with that we lose fish habitat. The whole idea of the project is to see how the river flow is related to usable fish habitat, and then in that we can find kind of a zone where all of a sudden we lose a lot of habitat.
So we're here in the Coldwater River and we are measuring stream flow. We've been doing this every week from July to August, and the purpose of this project is to determine the optimal flow levels for Chinook salmon that are using the Coldwater River. So eventually our data will be used to inform habitat restoration, drought management, and other watershed decisions that help to build the resiliency of these amazing fish to better cope with the impacts of drought into the future.
The salmon means a lot to me. We fish. I fish in the Coldwater. We fish in the Fraser for the salmon. That's our sustenance.
Every year we're getting less and less of a snowpack due to climate change, and therefore we're getting less and less water. So, come the end of the year, there's just not a ton of water. And then you couple that with the habitat loss that occurred due to the atmospheric river event in 2021. With that, the river spread out a lot, became a lot wider. There's less shade and cover with riparian vegetation. We lost a lot of habitat.
So Raincoast is really interested in the Coldwater River in particular because it's home to a really unique population of Chinook salmon, that being Lower Thompson Chinook. These fish have really high fat content, and they're an extremely important food source for southern resident killer whales, which are endangered. We think it's a really cool opportunity to link these two ecoregions here in the semi-arid interior all the way to the Salish Sea through these really important fish.
I'm doing the guardian work to help protect the land because it's not just for me, it's for my grandkids as well. I want to do things to make things better for the next generation.
This project is a collaborative effort between Raincoast, the STC Fisheries team, and the CNA Guardians team. Without their in-depth local knowledge, this project really wouldn't be possible.